Alright, let's do this. Hello YouTubers, this is a noobifier. On the 5th of May, CIG released a large monthly report. Here's what you need to know. AI has been making improvements towards various NPC type behaviors. The polish is specific to the security officer, the tourist, the tour guide with new mocap that was recorded. Landing officer NPCs are intended to guide your craft into position, and deck crew is another new type of NPC. Various NPC routines, including hygiene routine and blockouts for ablutions and sleep, have been done. Work on physicalized bed sheets and bedding is underway, with work in the near future being done towards shops and kiosks. Work on subsumption continues with patrol pathing and ship behavior relating to targeting individual subcomponents, and continued work was done to spawn closets, which allows NPCs to spawn in and despawn. NPCs are being rigged to be able to seamlessly transition to and from EVA from a surface. They're also able to more smoothly enter and exit ships and vehicles. NPCs within the refinery deck received a visual improvement. It's full steam forward on Orison to prepare for its launch. We got a visual teaser on the last Inside StarCitizen for this. The Montreal modular team has been working on fleshing out the colonial outposts with many assets that are in the final art phase to support that environment. They've also been focusing on the new major hospital areas being added to the major landing zones. They indicated that work was almost done on the Nova Tonk, with more focus on ensuring that the new track tread locomotion worked well and was balanced. The Taurus is being worked on for release later in the year, and more bugs were addressed for docking SDF shields, ramps, and seats. There was a non-specific unquantified mention that some work was being done towards server meshing and OCS. Player inventory was covered in great detail on a recent StarCitizen Live, and they reiterated in the monthly about the improvements to this system. To deal with nested containers that could each hold objects, they designed a new 2-level GUI, plus a fix to account the scenario where a player might drop the bag while someone was interacting with its inventory. And this segment ended with a statement that work was being done to investigate how the game could be coded to allow for lootable corpses by creating a clone of the downed player and then allowing ownership to be transferred to those who picked up the gear. Invictus Fleet Week was a record-breaking sale last year, and I'm sure CIG is super interested in recreating that. The team is preparing for the Javelin Tour components as part of this year's event. Friendly fire won't count towards a player's reputation, providing more damage is being performed towards an enemy. This is in general, but mostly added to fix an issue when using EMPs. Individual dust plumes from thrusters were corrected in a recent update. Thruster capacitors are being added, who will deplete quickly under afterburner situations and then recharge from ship's power more slowly. This is being added to greatly modify and tune dogfighting. This feature will require a HUD refactor, so we actually get to see the status of the capacitor's charge. They indicated that work was being done for Vulkan API integration without any kind of numerical value or a possible release date. Orson presented an interesting issue for the lighting team, as light sources from the landing zone would have a huge line of sight distance. They're investing time in coding the level of detail for lighting in this environment to look correct and drop properly. And Tech Animation has been working on updating the existing face rig and pipeline, which is the way that they can scan people's faces quickly into game. The original post is linked for you in the description. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.